Raven Elyse TV.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my updated curly hair routine. It's pretty much a wash and go with some tips and tricks for damaged hair. So I'm starting off with freshly washed hair, fresh out of the shower, still damp, not towel dried, and I wash my hair with the Shea Moisture Coconut Oil Daily Hydration Shampoo and Conditioner. I really like this stuff, and right now I'm just kind of trying to show you guys what my hair texture looks like. I have a looser curl pattern, but I also definitely have some damage. I used to be blonde, so I bleached my hair a ton. I also straighten my hair a lot, so I definitely have some areas of my hair, especially underneath, that don't want to curl up as much. And on the top layer of my hair, you can see that my roots are a lot thicker than my ends, so sometimes I have issues with my curls not wanting to pop. But I am about to show you guys some tips and tricks that I do to get my curls to pop as much as possible. So the first helpful technique that I learned through trial and error is that it is better to do your hair in sections. So I'm pinning up the top section and just working with the lower section, and I'm taking a wide tooth comb to detangle. I do always detangle my hair in the shower with the conditioner on it, but I just like to go back and double detangle just to be sure that it's fully detangled. So I'm using a wide tooth comb, and it's pretty easy since my hair texture is pretty loose. And the products I'm going to be using are the Curls Blueberry Bliss Curl Control Jelly and the Kinky Curly Not Today leave-in conditioner slash detangler. So taking the leave-in conditioner first, I'm just taking a pretty small amount. I don't want to weigh my hair down with product because that's just going to do the opposite of what I want it to do. So I am going to be applying enough product to coat my hair, and that's why I'm doing it in sections as well. But I definitely don't want to overdo it, especially not with the Curls more gel type product, because that can end up making my hair really heavy and really crunchy if I put too much. But if you use the right amount, it does not make your hair crunchy at all. So I apply both of those products and evenly smooth it and distribute it through my hair. And then I'm going to be taking my Denman brush. This specific brush helps to smooth out curly hair and help your curls pop. So this is a major key for me. I brush through my hair and smooth it out as smooth as I can get it, and then I go back and scrunch. So it's a brush scrunch method, and I find that this helps to reduce frizz, it helps to get the most definition out of your curls, and it helps to just kind of make them more unified. It clumps them together so you get nice big juicy curls instead of little thin frizzy curls. And I feel like it really helps with any damaged sections of your hair. The brush and the scrunching just kind of helps guide the curls in the right direction so they curl up a little bit better. And it definitely helps to do this in sections, like I said, so that you're getting every section of your hair nice and defined. So now moving to the top section of my hair, I'm just creating a middle part. This is when I decide if I'm going to do a middle part or a side part. So today I'm doing a middle part, and I'm just going to basically repeat that same process on the top section of my hair. So I'm taking the Not Today leave-in detangler, applying that first. Again, not using too much product, but I do like this product because it does help to soften and moisturize my hair. So I'm just raking that through my hair just like I did on the bottom layer, and then I'm taking the Curls Blueberry Bliss Jelly again, and this time I'm going to apply it a little bit differently because I showed you guys earlier that the roots of my hair are a lot thicker and like fuzzier and frizzier, I feel, than the rest of my hair. I actually like to apply a good amount of this gel to my roots. So you see that I was like smoothing down the very top, and I'm kind of like smoothing back my edges in a sense, and just really making sure that I actually concentrate the product on my roots and help kind of smooth and clump that section together so it doesn't poof up too much. And then I take the rest of the product and I do distribute it down to the ends of my hair because I want to make sure I do have some product on my ends, but I definitely put more product on my roots. And yeah, the basic idea is to help blend my roots into the rest of my hair, especially because I have breakage in the front of my hair. I don't want those pieces just flying everywhere, so I'm kind of gelling them into the rest of my hair. And then I just take my wide tooth comb and comb through it just like I did on the bottom layer. In the past, I didn't do this technique. I kind of did the opposite because I was like, I don't want product on my roots. I want my roots to have a lot of volume, but it kind of like created this poofy effect at my roots, and then the rest of my hair was really defined and it kind of looked weird. So now I just prefer to kind of smooth my roots down so that it kind of matches the rest of my hair, if that makes sense. And just repeat repeating the same process, I definitely have to use my Denman brush on the top layer of my hair. This helps a lot with the whole technique of smoothing my roots down that I've been trying to explain. So I really make sure to start at my roots and brush all the way down to the ends to get like a uniform curl and make sure things are clumping together and smoothing together, especially in the front where I have those breakage flyaways. I'm trying to kind of smooth those back into the rest of my hair and just brushing everything through, and then I'm just doing the brush and scrunch technique again. And with the brush and scrunch, sometimes I do have to go back over the same section more than once just because I'm like not liking the way that the curl is forming. So I just rebrush it and scrunch it again until I get all the curls looking how I want them to look. And I find that even though I put more of that gel product on my roots and I'm brushing my roots down a lot, I can still get volume afterwards by diffusing and picking it out and kind of creating my own controlled volume, if that makes sense, afterwards. But right now it is definitely going to be very smooth and very flat, but we just add the volume later. So now I'm just doing my last and final scrunches, and hopefully now you can tell the difference between how my hair looks when I'm just fresh out of the shower and how it looks now that I've done the brush and scrunch. My curls are more defined, they're more clumped together, they're more uniform, they're not frizzy or anything, so it's giving me a nice setup for when I dry my hair. Definitely still a very loose curl pattern, but the way that I dry my hair helps them shrink up and pop a lot. So step one of my drying process is to take a nice big cotton t-shirt. I use a t-shirt instead of a towel because the little fibers on a towel will make your hair frizzy, but this doesn't. And I'm just doing the scrunch technique with the t-shirt to help absorb some of that excess moisture out of my hair. My hair was wet when I started, so I have a lot of excess moisture in my hair right now that would take forever to dry if I don't soak some of it out. So I'm scrunching my hair with the t-shirt, which actually helps to curl my hair up even more because I'm scrunching it and drying it at the same time, so it kind of holds its shape even more. So I don't know if you guys can really tell, but after doing that my hair actually got a little bit shorter, which means that my curls are popping, so that's good. Alright, so next up is diffusing. So I'm just adding my diffuser attachment to my blow dryer, Old Faithful blow dryer, and I'm just going to be scrunching and diffusing my hair. You can see that scrunching is a theme in this video because when you have a loose curl pattern or a damaged curl pattern, your curls really don't want to shrink up and curl up on their own, just like when they're air drying. So I find that when I air dry my hair, they don't really pop as much as when I diffuse my hair, because with diffusing I'm actually lifting up my curls and spiraling them up manually and then holding it and drying them in that position, so it curls up way more than if I just let my hair air dry. And what I've learned is that you really don't want to bounce your diffuser around your hair really fast and like only hold it in one section for like 1 second. You actually want to lift and hold and pause in that section for like 10 to 15 seconds. So I'm showing you guys in real time like how slow I'm going with the diffuser, just so you can really like hold the curl and dry the curl in that position. Of course you're going to move around your hair just so you can do your whole head, but you don't want to move around too much because then it just kind of like disrupts the curl pattern. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed this up for you guys because it does take me a good 15 to 20 minutes to fully do this. Once I do both sides of my hair, I do like to flip all my hair over to the front and work on the front of my hair in that direction, then flip back over and do it in that direction, then flip all the hair over to the side and do it in that direction. So I'm just flipping my hair in every direction and diffusing it just because that does help give volume. So after about 15 minutes of diffusing, I pretty much get this result, which is probably, I would say, about 80% dry. It's definitely not fully dry yet, but it's getting there. And this is when I kind of just inspect my hair, because this is when you can really see which parts of your hair are extremely damaged. After all that, they're still not curling up. So me, I just snipped them off. So I found a section of my hair that was super damaged and I just trimmed that straight off. So now you can kind of see the style that I'm going for, but we're definitely not done yet. I actually like to use the Beyond the Zone heat protectant, turn up the heat flat iron protection spray. It's like an oil serum spray, and I know it's a heat protectant, but I use it as a finishing spray because it smells really good and it does add shine to my hair. I prefer to use a spray oil rather than a regular other oil because I don't want to have to run my hands over my hair again and mess up my curls by applying the oil. So I'd rather just spray it on so I don't have to like touch my curls. And after this, I would get dressed, do my makeup, and even though my hair is not fully dry yet, I would still, you know, leave the house, go out in public, start filming a video, whatever I have to do. But truthfully, I really need to let my hair air dry a little bit more for it to reach its full potential, and that takes a couple more hours, so I'm going to come back and show you guys. Okay, so I went ahead and did my makeup and filmed a video. So this is about 2 hours later, and now my hair is 100% dry. You can see that it grew a little bit. It got a little bit fluffier and just more like filled out. But if I want it to be even more fluffy, I take a wide tooth comb and use that as a pick to just pick my roots out. So kind of like towards the back of my head, I just kind of comb my roots out to get more volume, and then just kind of pick random sections of my hair out just to make it bigger and fluffier. This does cause more frizz, but it just kind of depends on the look that I'm going for. Sometimes I do this and sometimes I don't. But after that, I'm done. That's it for my curly hair routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe got some tips if you also have damaged hair. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!